use some commercial toys, like a little rattle for the baby, and must have a squeaky toy for the little ones. They also make shapes using different colors because the concepts are important to be taught. And we also make a texture card, you know, where the child can feel if a tactile development, the soft and the hard and the smooth and the rough. So these are some of the things. And no kit is complete without a cushion. We call this a manipulative cushion, where the child can cuddle this cushion, and there are certain concepts that the child is taught. The child is taught how to button, and the child is taught how to zip up and zip down and zip up. The child is also taught how to lace, you know, so we have all these concepts here. And the child can either take out the cushion, if the child feels like it, the child is given the chance to cuddle the cushion, and so on. So basically, these are some of the things that is in the Rovers kit.
The training that is given in the Roving Caregivers program is geared towards delivering the content that the Rovers use when they go out there to do the early stimulation. In addition to getting the content, they're also required to make the material that is used in the early stimulation program. We have 3 yearly training, 3 one-week yearly training, and we have at this time people coming in, resource persons, to do different aspects of the training. We have persons looking at areas such as child development, interpersonal relationship, health and hygiene, HIV in the young child, to name just a few of the topics that are delivered during the training.
The music that we use, most of the songs are adapted, right? Some are American style, English style, but we're right now in the process of compiling our own songs and getting our own Jamaican music or some of the soca reggae beat together so that we can have our own authentic music for our children. So we are presently in that process right now.
This is a song about colors, colors. You see them all around. It's about the happiest song in town. All you have to do is stand up and sit down. All you have to do is stand up and sit down. Red, stand up. Blue, stand up. Yellow and green, stand up.
We do songs, we do rhymes, and we do jingles, and the children, they all love these songs so much. And most of the time, they are the ones who teach the parents to sing the songs, because some of the time the parents will be singing the songs in a different tune or put in different words, and they will stop them and say, "No, mommy, no, daddy, that's not how it was taught to me by the caregiver. This is the way I know it. Let's sing it this way." Goes a little green frog one day. Goes a little green frog.
Songs and games, we talk about the care of the child. We look at the nutrition of the child, the health care of the child. We look at safety in the home, safety in the environment. We also look at the needs of the special child, because we work right across the board. We do not specialize in whether the child is a whole child or the child has a disability. We put programs in place to meet the needs of the child with specific needs who may have a disability and so on.
How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing today, today? How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing today, today? I am doing fine, thank you. I am doing fine.
Today we are having our monthly parent meetings. Parent meeting is once per month, where we get the parents together after the early stimulation. Early stimulation starts in the home, and you encourage the parents to come out to parent meeting once per month. The caregiver usually visits the home 4 times for the week, and so we say, parents, you have a responsibility to come to us for a group meeting once per month. So we're meeting here today, and usually when we meet, we talk about issues that relate to the parents themselves and to the children and how to deal with them. We also set up a corner for the children where when the parents are with us in the meeting, doing the discussion, the children are taken care of in their little corner by the caregivers. And so they have the stimulation material similar to what they would put in the homes, and they do the stimulation with the children.
We are fine, thank you. We are fine, thank you. We are fine, thank you. We are fine, thank you.
Stop yourself, that was very good. Because, one of the things you're going to be doing at the end of your session is making materials, and you're going to be making some shapes, and I'm sure the circle will come out. And we always sing the song about, I am Mr. Circle. I am Mr. Circle. I am Mr. Circle. Round I go. Round I go. Round and round and round. Round and round and put up to your hands. I look like an O. I look like an O. Now the Roving Caregivers program starts with the early stimulation in the homes, as you know. And anybody want to tell me anything that happens at home when the caregiver comes?
Mommy, round and round the garden like a teddy bear. And she started tickle me, or she tickle the others. And, me lay down in the bed one morning, and our father said to me, Joy, Shelly's really coming on now. I said, God bless Auntie Nadia. Because she come to her at an early age. And she just pick up like she was there. And she just started about 3-4 months ago.
Good afternoon, parents. Good afternoon, Mr. We deal with different subjects, such as protection of the child rights to protection, protecting the child from physical abuse, mental abuse, neglect and abandonment, incest, and sexual abuse. Those are the 5 main areas that we look under the protection rights. Then we look at interpersonal relationship. How do the parents relate with each other? Because we need to have a unified force in these meetings, and they need to understand each other. So we do interpersonal relationship training in the meetings. We also look at health and safety, hygiene, okay? And we look at reproductive health. These are the main topics that we look at in the delivery of the parenting aspect of it.
Now put both hands on your
The income generating aspect of the program is to cater for the parents who are in the program who are not working. It is difficult for them to get employment outside owing to the low income that they would receive. So we are dealing with the income generating now, teaching them sewing skills and baking so that they can look at the local market within the area. Coming in September and school will be open, we're looking to get sales re-uniform from the various schools. We're looking also to develop proper packaging for the baking aspect of the program so that we could sell to the local market shops and to some of the schools.
The aim of the income generating program is to help the parents themselves to become self-sufficient. Many of the parents are unemployed, many of them are without a skill. And the idea is to help them learn a skill from which they can earn, as well as the fact that they